Prior to the 3 months lockdown, which started in late March, 2 in 8 people would have required assistance from a family member, but by May, the number had increased to 3 in 8.
When you find that people are turning to their immediate or the closest circle, that is the family, and they are not going to the friend or neighbor, it probably indicates that, oh, it's probably a lot worse elsewhere, that I cannot just go to a friend to borrow money. Maybe they are equally having it rough.
The report also shows 1 out of every 10 individuals received support in the last 2 months on the assumption of vulnerability. Nanyans says this is an indicator of the need for social security for families. The survey conducted by Twaweza among 1,600 individuals across the country highlights a degree of discrimination between urban dwellers and those in rural areas.
If at all we know that already the poorer people or the poorer proportion of the population is in the rural area, we cannot completely ignore them.
Whereas those in the rural areas are as needy as those in the urban centers, the urban dwellers receive 3 times more assistance.
This shows us that there is a need for us to discuss issues of social safety nets. Where do Ugandans turn to when they need support? If at all a friend is not able to help, what other options do they have? And also, when the aid is being given out, how is government looking at that targeting? Is there some kind of registry that can show that this group is more vulnerable than the other?
A majority, 85% of the surveyed, had income-generating activities under the period as compared to 15% who lacked any activity after most of the businesses were closed because of the lockdown imposed by the state. Half of those without income-generating activities have no work to return to. Those working are finding their income unable to meet the daily household needs. Jackson Onyango, NTV.